it is Allie J. Welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be like a day in the life homeschool edition day. But before we get into that, I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who has subscribed to my channel. I cannot even begin to tell you how much it means to me. So thank you a million times over. If there is a certain type of content, something that you want to see, please leave a comment and let me know, and I will do everything that I can to make that happen. Okay, now to the video. This is, I don't want to say typical, there's no real like typical day. Every day is a little different in our home, and what homeschool looks like for us is ever changing, I would say. This is always, though. I do start my mornings with a like hot chocolate bone broth. I love the process of it, and it brings me great joy. All right, so this is a laminated page that I made that literally just has everything that we're doing every week. So it doesn't matter when we get it done, that's everything that I would like to get accomplished in a week. Here is Austin. I don't know where the laundry basket was, but she was carrying way too much clothes, but I'm thankful that she brought it downstairs so we could get laundry going. She's usually the first one up, so she's usually the first one that I work with. So she goes to her work box and she gets all of her things out that she needs to do with me. So for each of the kids, I kind of set them up for the day. For all of them, there is part of all of their schooling that they need me for. And so I try to, before lunchtime, get all 4 kids. Okay, this here is like a more defined schedule for each day. Let me tell you, this does not happen exactly like this, but everything that's on Monday, we usually do, just not in that order. Everything on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So those are things that get accomplished on those days, usually, unless it's kind of a funky day. It always makes me feel good to write out like times just to see it in front of me, but that is not realistic because every day people are waking up at different times, and we don't have a rigid schedule. So that is not our homeschool style. We get up and take our time, and whoever's there, that's what we do. So I've said previously, this year we are using pretty much all of the Good and the Beautiful curriculum and love everything about it. There's been nothing that I'm like, don't love that. It's amazing. So we had just done that smaller green book there. It was mental math. So I hold it up and she just has a couple of problems of just mental math every day that she does, which I think is a great thing just to practice. It can be things from like adding big numbers to, I think this day she had to do like the months of the year backwards. That happens a lot. Roman numerals, exponents, just different random things, square roots, just to kind of keep things fresh. There is a video that she watches. This is Dakota now, but she also, all the grades through Math 8, which is pre-algebra, they have videos. They're anywhere between like 7 to 15 minutes long. You watch them. With Dakota, I always watch. She's my oldest child. And so just to make sure that I know what I'm doing, I watch the video with her so that if she needs help, I am able to help her. I don't watch the other kids usually just because I've done them with Dakota already, so I kind of know. So I'm just staying on top of it, math specifically, because it's never been my strongest area of schooling. But the videos that they have on here are fantastic, even for me. So And here's Dakota bringing Leland in. You know, with him and his disabilities, every day is different for him. And things that are going to motivate him, he loves when his sisters pretend like they're his mom and they're taking him to school. And so that's been happening a lot lately. And they're the sweetest. He has the greatest sisters, and they bring him in and get him set up. And that makes our school time a lot better because he has this incredible imagination. He loves pretending, and so we do whatever we can to make school time as enjoyable as we can for him, and just want to set him up for success. Another thing that is usually helpful for him is having some type of food to snack on. So this day he was up pretty early, and so I made him, he loves these chicken sausage links and 7 Sundays chocolate cereal. So made him those 2 things in water, and then we go and do school. And I just notice he can pay attention better. He is more engaged. So if anyone out there is homeschooling and you're struggling with engagement or retention, or just the kids not wanting to do something, anything, honestly, I would say just figure out some little small tweaks that you can make. These are things that we've figured out with Leland in this season of life, and in a couple months that might shift, and he may not need to have food or snacks with him to do school, or there might be something else that he's going to need in order to make his school time better for everyone. So just always be looking, and just know it's okay to shift. If you need to shift, that's okay. But this has worked really well. There are days when he's super resistant to school time, and usually if I can add in some of these little things, a little imagination or pretend, or right there, let him hide under the table until I get over to him, it just makes our time together a lot more efficient, and he enjoys it, which is the main thing. Like, I want him to love to learn. This is part of the Good and Beautiful. This is Math 1, and they have, these shapes, and so you can see on the book there's like a bird he's supposed to be making, and this is something for him that it's been a struggle just with his motor planning. His brain just works different, and so these are so great for him to practice and do, and he loves it. So he took these after we did this bird. He wanted to make a bunch of, well, there he is. He just wanted to make different animals and just fun things. So it's just another thing that I love with the Good and the Beautiful, and some of the tactile things that they have in their math boxes that make it more enjoyable and fun for him. And so give him, the 5 or 10 minutes to play a little bit before we move on to the next subject or the next lesson, whatever it looks like. But I was so proud of him, because these are things that have been really difficult for him to do in the past. So seeing his excitement and seeing how well, that's such a cute little character that he made. So that's been awesome to see. He would be in the 2nd grade, and I started him with Math 2 and Language 2. He's very good with spelling and reading, all of that. He excels there. That's our timer, and he wants to use his feet to turn it on, which is fine. But I realized a couple weeks in that the Math 2, it was just, he wasn't quite getting it. It was just moving too quickly, and I thought, this is not beneficial. And that's something I had to figure out, okay, it's hard to say, okay, he needs to be in a lower level, like I'm doing something wrong, and that's not the case. And I got to a point of saying, no, every child is different and they learn at different rates. The most important thing is that they're learning. So it doesn't matter. It wouldn't matter if I had him in Math K when he should be in grade 2. This is the beauty of homeschooling, of being able to totally personalize his education to him and to what's going to work best. So that's what we did, and it's been life-changing, and he's doing so well. Ireland is my little sleeper-in child, so she's usually the last one to come down for her schoolwork, but once she's down there, though, she's ready to rock and roll. So there she goes in her sweet little satin pajamas. She still has like the morning voice and everything. So sweet. So at this point on this day, I was able to get all 4 kids done. It's 11-ish, 11:15, and so I'm getting Leland's lunch ready for him. And then we will go over if any of the kids have things that they're struggling with, if they are in math and there's some problems that they need some help with. After lunch, that is when I will sit with them and we can go over whatever it is that they need help with. Here I am getting my lunch. This was, usually I will make something, but on this day I was just kind of like trying to get all the things done and hadn't eaten yet. So that is cachava, and I don't know if you know about cachava, but it's like a superfood blend. It can be a meal replacement. It can be for, it doesn't have to be a meal replacement, but just has a bunch of superfoods. It is a plant-based drink that could be, like I said, a meal replacement. It's just a really yummy, we'll say that. It tastes really good. The kids like it, and really good for you drink, and it's quick and easy. So on days when I just haven't gotten my stuff together, this is great to have. They just had a new flavor, a strawberry, come out, and it is excellent. Then I make sourdough. So I had made 2 sourdough French breads, and we had gone to Costco the week before, and the girls, Dakota, she saw honeycomb, and she's like, Mom, I've always wanted honeycomb. We had just learned about bees in science the week before, and I'm like, okay, I saw the price. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's like $22 for 2 pieces of honeycomb. So I'm like, that's not in the budget. But I decided, all right, let's just get it. We'll get it. So we got it. Oh my goodness. If you have not had, I think it's Savannah Bee Company, but we made just I mean, I can't even call it a charcuterie board, but we toasted the sourdough French bread, had some grapes and some Parmesan sliced cheese and the honey. It was incredible. It was so, I don't even know, it was so good. So if you have a Costco membership, go and find the honeycomb and it'll blow your mind. It's so good. So now we always have something that we do together. This was Monday. Mondays we do music appreciation. So there's a video that they watch and they have a workbook that they do whatever the work is. It's really lovely and has taught them a lot and me a lot. That's been great. So we did that, and then they went to finish up any schoolwork that they had, and I have a Hallmark Christmas movie on. Yes, I know. It's October, but I'm doing laundry and it just brings me joy. So don't judge. If any of you are Hallmark Christmas movie watchers early like this, let me know. It's just, oh, it's so nice. And I'm so excited for Christmas time. And now getting dinner going. So we've like spent the whole day together. So this, I am making jasmine rice, and I use Better Than Bouillon chicken, which I get at Costco. It's so good, and so that's how I make rice. Every time we have rice, I will kind of put the Better Than Bouillon in there with the water, and then it just flavors the rice just ever so slightly. It just makes it super yummy. So we're doing that, and then one of our favorites, hot honey sriracha chicken. So the actual recipe, which I will link below, it has you like doing it in a skillet that then you can transfer straight to the oven. I never do that. I do some of the, I saute the vegetables and partly cook the chicken, and then I put it into a casserole dish to make it. So this is the sauce. So it's honey, a sriracha sauce, garlic, salt and pepper. And you mix all of that up, and it is so good. It's got like some spice but sweetness too. It's, oh my goodness, it's so good. So good. I don't know, the kids all love it. So anytime you have a meal that everyone is loving, kids included, it's just a win-win. And it's easy to get together. Zucchini and squash is about to be way out of season. It probably is already, but it still tasted good and we all love it. So I just keep buying it until it's not available anymore, but super yummy, super quick. So here you can see, so you just layer it. So put the zucchini and squash in the bottom, and then put the chicken on top, and then pour the sauce over. We always save a little sauce just for the kids because they love like mixing the sauce into the rice. But try and just coat the chicken the best you can, and quick and easy. Stick it into the oven. I think it was just like 15 minutes, and then you put it on broil for 3 to 5 minutes, just so then the sauce gets a little caramelized on the chicken, and it is fantastic. Right? Looks so good. It's so yummy. So check that out in the description, the recipe for that. Quick and easy meal, healthy for the girls and the rest of our family to have before we head off to dance on this evening. Thank you a million times for watching. Let me know in the comments what other content you would like to see from me. I would love to hear about your homeschool days, what they look like, all the things. If you would subscribe, it would mean the world. Give this video a thumbs up. And as always, thanks for joining me on my little corner of YouTube.